guys, what's going on? It's GP here, and welcome back to Undertale. So we have finally arrived in Hotland. I think we are fresh off of the chase from Undyne, and we were able to save her scales, and she left. So we're here in Hotland. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. We can't go up here yet. Well, not trying to figure out what to do, but what to do next. I could go into this laboratory, this lab, at any time. Doors are opening right there for me. But I do also remember from the previous episode, Papyrus bringing up visiting Undyne, and after saving her, I'm kind of interested on figuring out what happens next, or remembering what happens next, because most of you know, we've all watched Undertale. This is my first time actively playing it. But yeah, so if you guys want to see more Undertale content then on the channel, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to absolutely demolish the like button, absolutely crush it, and let's move. I guess we'll start there. And I do think this will be my first hour-long episode. Most Undertale episodes tend to drag out that long for most people. I've cut them relatively short, so I think this is the first big, lengthy episode. I want to get a lot done today. I want to go back and visit Undyne, wherever she may be. And then I want to continue forward in Hotland, while not having to worry about bunching up into a bunch of different episodes. So, I think Undyne might be in Waterfall then, since that's what we saw her a lot. So, river person, take me to Waterfall, please. Alright. No weird dog legs thing today. Just getting right down into the business end here. The waters are wild today. That's good luck. Okay. Whatever you believe in. You are the boatmaster here. I'm not. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. Alright. That's right. We get sent back here. What did I leave in this box last? Oh yeah, all this stuff. That's right. And I came back here to get a bunch more, like, food items to help me out. I remember that. Actually, real quick, I keep forgetting I have this. Wait, not here. Yeah, cloudy glasses. I need to find a way to take those off. I can swap it out here, right? Because apparently these didn't help me at all. So I'll leave these here for now. I'll re-equip this manly bandana then, I guess. So this is Blook Acres. I remember that much. This leads the way back to Waterfall. I should have known this was Undyne's place. The other residency here. Feel a calming tranquility. Are you sure about that? I'm not so certain about that. So Papyrus is indeed waiting. This is Undyne's house. It's a living. Yes, I know that. It's a living. Oh boy. This is honestly gonna be a bit awkward. Right. We saved her life though, so let's see how this goes, right? So if she cuts down with the language this time, she was being a bit happy on the language last episode. Let's hope that doesn't happen too much in here.
Oh ho, the human arrives! Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't know about friends right now. I saved her. That's the least I could have done. I showed her kindness. Don't know how she's gonna feel about this.
Okay, stand behind me. Make sure to give her this. She loves these.
Is that a bone papyrus? Oh my lord. That is a sick door. So that means she was playing that music. Really cool. Alright. Also pretty talented, actually. Hi, Papyrus! Ready for your extra private one-on-one training?
You bet I am! And I brought a friend!
Hi, I don't think we've... Oh no. Oh no, it begins already. Papyrus. Why don't you two come in? What are you doing, Papyrus? Don't get all giddy like that. Oh, that's what I heard. That's her piano. She was playing piano. I didn't know she could do that.
Here, Undyne, my friend brought a gift for you, on their own.
You're just presenting it to her, though. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. She has a drawer for them. Oh my god. So, are we ready to start?
Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom.
You're a skeleton, though.
You two have fun.
What? What? Man just tipped on me! What on earth, Papyrus? You can't just leave me here. Oh no. Okay. So, why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Not at all. Skeleboy brought me here and he just dipped on me, so I don't know what to do. Can Mom pick me up? I'm scared. Oh yeah, that's right. She's stealing me off from the ruins. Never mind. She can't pick me up. Then why are you here? Wait! I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, huh? Knew it. Right? Never with you. What if I said that? I kind of want to say that, but I don't want to be... I'm not a mean person. I mean, sure, she's, like, not the nicest. She tried to kill us. And she clearly doesn't want to be our friend. Ugh. My moral instinct tells me not to press it. Really? How delightful! I accept! Oh, maybe it was easier than I thought? It's not. Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship! Not! Why would I ever be friends with you? If you weren't my house guest, I'd beat you up right now! Good to know. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams! I will never be your friend! Now get out of my house! Papa! Are you just standing down there in the bushes listening to this? Oh, Papyrus.
Dang, what a shame. I thought Undyne could be friends with you, but I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge. Challenge? What? Papyrus, what are you getting at? Hold up. Papyrus! Wait a second! Darn it! He thinks I can't be friends with you? What a joke! I can make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. Okay, hey, chill, please. At least you're being courteous, I guess. I'll show him! Listen up, human! We're not just going to be friends! We're going to be besties! That's... You went from hating me right off the bat to this. That's very quick, but okay. I'll make you like me so much, you won't be able to think of anyone else! It's the perfect revenge! If you say so. Why don't you have a seat? Well, I guess Papyrus really did save my hide here. Before I sit down, let's take a look around what she's got. I can't believe you let
leapt through the window like that. Normally he nails the landing. Oh, so this is a common occurrence for him. I should have known. Here's the piano she was playing earlier. One time Alphys's, friend came over here. All he did was, like, play on the piano and fed himself grapes. I don't really like that guy, but I admire his lifestyle. I can see where you're coming from. Alright, what else do we have? I keep noticing this sword in the corner. Kinda looks like the Big Goron sword from Legend of Zelda. Humans suck, but their history kinda rules. Case in point, this giant sword. Historically, humans wielded swords up to 10 times their size. Really? I don't remember this. I know the great swords are a thing, but 10 times their size? Right? I never wanted to break someone's spirit. Heh, I knew it! When I first heard that, I immediately wanted one. So me and Alphys built a giant sword together. Oh, you guys built that. Okay, cool. She figured out all the specs herself. She's smart, huh? That's pretty neat. I wonder what that sword can do then if it's built. What's got on it? Inside, look inside the bone drawer. The dog! The dog! All the bones are yours, Lord. Oh my. There's a silverware drawer. It has forks, spoons, knives. Tiny swords, axes, spears, nunchucks. Okay. I should have probably expected something like that. Yeah, okay, that's all. In the sink is a teacup in the shape of a fish. Not surprised. I kinda like the fish decor here, Undyne. It's really nice. I hate cold food, so I was fixed up my fridge so it heats up food instead. Hot fridge, the world's greatest invention! I don't really think so. I mean, couldn't you have just gotten a microwave for that instead of... Anyway, why am I arguing with Undyne? Got an oven here anyways. This oven is some top-of-the-line MTT thing. There's that again, MTT. It must be some common brand in the underground then. But, you know, as much as technology advances, nothing beats food home-cooked with fire magic. I wonder if she knows tutorial then somehow, in that case. Or maybe that's just the way of life for everyone down here. You want to see my room? Too bad! No nerds allowed! Well, maybe some nerds. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we can take a seat then. Let's go. Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink. And the hot fridge? That's a lot. All set. What would you like? What? Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear. Oh, this is cool. I get to use... This is nice. I get to point with her spear. I kinda like that. Sugar goes in with tea. Sickly yellow liquid. Oh, it's soda. Sickly yellow liquid. Huh. Hot chocolate. Green cylinder. Tea box. Blatantly correct choice. Tea then, I guess. Normally I'd go ahead and grab a soda, but... I wonder if there's different options for different stuff I press. I don't know what'll happen if I press soda. Oh, soda? Actually, even though you point to it, you don't look happy. Heh, that's fine. I think soda's gross too.
It rots your teeth. It rots your mind. It rots your fighting spirit! Huh? Why do I have it? Undyne?
Okay, I get it now. I'll go with, sugar. Hot chocolate's not bad. I'll just go with the tea then.
Tea, huh? Coming right up!
Alright, really is the right option after all. Okay then.
It'll take a moment for the water to boil.
Okay, so, you're just gonna leave the soda on the oven? Okay. I guess so. Sorry about the mouse click. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, it's all done.
Yeah, on the broken table now.
Here we are. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot. Just drink it already.
Take a sip of the tea. It's burning! But other than that, it's pretty good. Okay.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it just said it.
Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend.
Okay. Great.
Hey, you know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea.
Golden flower? Golden flower tea. I don't know if I like it now. Oh boy.
That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. What? You're both total weebs.
So even Undyne agrees with what is the deal with Asgore then, the king of the underground? Everyone seems to be kind of mocking him.
Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time, he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me? I said yes, and from then on, he trained me.
So you were trained under Asgore.
One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad, but he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked.
Good for you, Undyne.
Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard.
Yeah, oh, the head. You're not just part of the Royal Guard, you're the head. Understands why Papyrus keeps coming to you then.
So I'm the one who gets to train dorks to fight.
Like, yeah, exactly.
But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well...
Isn't he listening to this conversation in the bushes right now, so far as I know?
I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough.
I could tell from his battle.
It's just that he's too innocent and nice.
I could totally tell that.
I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you, and he ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle. He get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know?
You taught him!
So, maybe he can do something else with his life.
That is kind of nice, actually.
Oh, sorry, I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more.
You good?
Wait a second. Papyrus. His cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now! And if he's not here to have it, you'll have to have it for him!
Undyne?
That's right! Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking! Which means if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you can ever imagine! Afraid? We're gonna be best friends!
Oh god! Okay.
This is happening then. Let's start with the sauce!
That's cool.
Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists!
I can kind of see... I mean, I've never tried Undyne's cooking yet, but if this is where Papyrus gets it from, then I can kind of understand a few things. How you pound. Wimpy. I'm a pound with all the strength I got, come on. You punch the vegetables at full force. You knock over its tomato.
Yeah! Yeah! Our hearts are uniting against these healthy ingredients! Now it's my turn!
Oh boy. There they go.
We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we add the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best. But it's by store brand. They're the cheapest. Just put them in the pot.
Fiercely. You throw everything into the pot as hard as you can, including the box. Oh, Lord. It's a good thing my mom isn't here to witness this. I mean, I don't think. It clangs against the empty bottom.
Yeah! I'm into it! Alright, now it's time to stir the pasta. As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is.
I don't know about that, actually.
Ready? Let's do it!
Oh, press repeatedly to stir. Got it. I'm stirring!
Let me do it!
Fine. You use the spear!
That's the stuff! Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back.
Right. Oh.
Hotter.
Is this even legal? Is it even possible? What kind of stoves? That's too... We've just burned down our house. Oh my god. What kind of stoves are these anyways if they can go that high?
Ah! Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking.
If you taught him, yeah.
So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Oh, who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. Understand if you feel that way about me.
It's been pretty interesting hanging out with you, Undyne. Don't beat yourself up about that. I mean, we're not accustomed to do everything together, don't get me wrong about that.
If we can't be friends, that's okay. Because, if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret! I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch. All out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on. Hit me with all you've got.
Attack? Oh boy. This time don't hold anything back. Fake attack. Will that work? You're going to swing at Undyne with all your might. I actually hit her. I haven't hit anybody yet.
What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force. You just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? You know what?
She dropped her spear.
I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first I hated your stupid...
However you say that word. I can't say that right now.
But the way you hit me right now, it reminds me of someone I used to train with.
Asgore.
Now I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him.
Absolutely.
Listen, human. It seems that you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here, and I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the heck out of you!
Not saying that, Undyne.
That's what friends are for, right?
I suppose so.
Now let's get the heck out of this flaming house. It's crying! Undyne, your house is crying! Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowdin, okay? Oh, if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring. Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Awesome! Well, see you later, punk.
That was definitely a lot more interesting than I anticipated. Sounds like only Fire lives here now. Alright, so that was all. Something done. Okay. Alright. Let's get back to Hotland, though. Oh, wait, no, this is the way through the garbage. That's right. I want to go this way. So, there we go. Beyond all odds, Undyne is our friend now. Oh, the dog face. Okay. Actually, let me talk. Yeah, Papyrus and Undyne.
That river connects to Snowdin and Hotland. We need to get from one place to another. Jump in! Look, that's all we got for public transport, okay?
I mean, I'm not complaining. I just wanted to call you guys up. It's been a while. Yes, let's go to Hotland. We're finally moving forward. Now that we've officially dealt with Undyne. Again, we're kind of going the opposite way from Hotland, but I mean, I guess it is what it is.
Don't snoop behind people's houses.
What do you mean?
You might be mistaken for a trash can.
Good advice. Good advice. And yet we still end up in Hotland, this weird dog boat today.
Come again sometime, tra-la-la.
And I will see you later when I need to get to Snowdin. Right. Now, the laboratory. It's finally time to enter. What is this, a spotlight on me? Okay. Wait a minute. Are there security cameras running? Is that what that spotlight is? I think it's a security camera. Whoa. It's too dark to see near the walls. I don't think these are walls. It's you? Yeah, exactly. What? Yeah, I can't go up that way. This is so strange. Yeah, I can't seem to see anything. Is there a power switch? Oh. There's power.
Oh, my God! I didn't expect you to show up so soon.
What? Show up so soon?
I haven't showered, I'm barely dressed, it's all messy, and...
You good? What's going on here?
Hiya! I'm Dr. Alphys. I'm Asgore's royal scientist.
So you're Alphys! We finally met Alphys. Alright, so you're... So, again, Undyne's friends with... her? I think so.
But, I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the ruins, I've, been observing your journey through my console.
That's right, there was a camera next to the ruins, wasn't there? How many hidden cameras are there? All over the... Jeez, you're pretty observant then.
Your fights, your friendships, everything. I was originally going to stop you, but watching someone on a screen really makes you root for them.
Can't disagree with you there.
So, now I want to help you. Using my knowledge, I can easily guide you through Hotland. I know a way right to Asgore's castle, no problem.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, actually, there's just a tiny issue. A long time ago, I made a robot named Metaton. Originally, I built him to be an entertainment robot. You know, like a robotic TV star or something. Anyway, recently I decided to make him more useful. You know, just some small practical adjustments.
What do you mean by adjustments? Practical?
Like, anti-human combat features?
I'm dead, aren't I, Alphys? Your creation's gonna kill me, isn't it?
Of course, when I saw you coming, I immediately decided I have to remove those features. Unfortunately, I may have made a teensy mistake while doing so. And, now he's an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood?
Well, you put exactly what I was thinking, so... It's nice you were straightforward, at least.
But, hopefully we won't run into him.
Here he comes.
Did you hear something?
Oh, God. The ground is shaking.
Oh, no.
I'm scared, too. Actually, not really. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, yes.
Now, before you guys go ahead, you guys might be critiquing my voice acting. A few of you that watch Undertale. I'm just gonna go and say, this time, I won't be giving him the voice that most people normally give him until he transforms. That's how I've always seen it. So, enough breaking the fourth wall here. Let's get to it.
Welcome, beauties, to today's quiz show. Oh boy, I can already tell it's gonna be a great show. Everyone give a big hand for our wonderful contestant. Never played before, gorgeous. No problem, it's simple. There's only one rule. Answer correctly, or you
Die. Great! Okay, Alpha's here too. I love this theme so much, I gotta be honest. Man, the only reason I'm giving him this voice for now, and for the majority of the time until he transforms, is because, I mean, come on, look at him. He's a big metal box with a wheel. And with the way that his dialogue noises, I just can't help but hear him sound like just a normal robot. Okay, let's get on with this. First Metaton encounter. Cry. Check. Attack 30, defense 255. I mean, he's a robot, so I should have expected those, but oh. His metal body renders him invulnerable to attack. So even if I did want to fight him, I couldn't.
Let's start with an easy one.
What's the prize for answering correctly? More questions?
Right, sounds like you get...
Okay, so wait, Alpha's give me the answers. Okay, good to know. Spare him?
Here's your terrific prize.
King's full name. Asgore Dreamer. I'm pretty sure I knew that even without your help, Alphys.
What a terrific answer.
Okay.
Enough about you. Let's talk about me.
Seems about right. What are robots made of? Metal and magic. Oh. Sorry about the notifications. I can't really do anything about that, everybody. We're kind of in the middle of a quiz, so... Okay. There we go. That should be good.
Here's another easy one for you.
Okay, yeah, I'll solve this one.
I'm astounded, folks. Don't count on your victory.
How many flies are in this jar? 54. Judging by Alphys. Okay. Alright. This is pretty straightforward. Okay, good to know. I mean, I was gonna guess 54 anyways. It was an estimation, but I would've guessed regardless.
Let's play memory game.
What monster is this? Ooh, that's, frog... Mettaton?
I'm so flattered you remembered.
Oh my lord, Mettaton.
But can you get this one?
Alphys, don't look at me! Time's going up! B.
Great answer, I love it.
What was that, Mettaton?
Here's a simple one.
How many letters are in the name Mettaton? What? I'm gonna just press, C. This show is rigged. Oh my god, but I love this.
Time to break out the big guns.
Dating simulation beauty game.
Oh, I know this one. It's snail ice cream. In the 4th chapter, everyone goes to the beach, and she buys ice cream for all of her friends. But snail flavor, she's the only one who wants it. So my favorite parts of the game, because it's actually a very powerful message about friendship and...
Oh no.
Alphys. You aren't helping our contestant, are you?
No.
Ooh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question. You'll be sure to know the answer to.
What? Who does Dr. Alphys have a crush on? The human... It wouldn't be me. She's rooting for me. Asgore, she's a scientist. Not, interested in Asgore, the king.
Undyne?
Oh, boy.
See, Alphys, I told you it was obvious. Even the human figured it out.
Poor Alphys!
Yes, she scrawls her name in the margins of her notes. She names programming variables after her. She even writes stories of them together. Sharing a domestic life. Probability of crush, 101%.
Wow. And how do you know all this, Mettaton? Oh wait, she programmed you, didn't she? That's right. Okay.
Margin of error, 1%.
Oh no.
Well. With Dr. Alphys helping you, the show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this. But, this was just the pilot episode. Next up, more drama, more romance, more
bloodshed.
Until next time, darlings.
Just turns into a rocket. Alright, bye, Mettaton. And now we just have this hole in the wall, huh?
Well, that was certainly something.
Yes, it was. And here we are. Okay, Mettaton's gone. Now I can probably see this stuff, too.
Wait. Let me give you my phone number. Then, maybe, if you need help, I could... Where'd you get that phone? It's ancient.
Toriel gave it to me in the ruins. Interesting.
It doesn't even have texting.
Okay.
Well, wait a second, please.
Okay.
Here, I upgraded it for you. I can do texting, items, it's got a keychain.
What? That's dope.
I even signed you up for the Underground's #1 social network. Now we're officially friends.
Poor Alphys.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Didn't you just come out of there? Poor Alphys. Man. Let's check around now. The fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Take a package of noodles? Sure. I think I could definitely be friends with Alphys in real life. 100%. It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. That also means it's half empty. Huh. Okay. It's a beat-up figurine of a female human with cat ears. Okay. A garbage can. But it's pretty cute! It's a video feed of your location. Okay, now we know. Seems like the notes to something, but it's all written in chicken scratch. It seems like a walkthrough to a game, or... There's definitely a lot here. It's a teacup shaped like a yellow lizard. It's full of soda. This is where Undyne got the soda from. I get it now. I wonder then. Maybe Alphys isn't 100% in the know. Maybe. It's a computer. It's accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden. Oh, that's right! She did set up the puzzle. Wait. That box looked like Metaton. Oh my god. Was that him? Was he here since the beginning? Oh, man. Well, okay. Figurine. Let's call them up then. Papyrus and Toriel. Dimensional box? Oh, that's so helpful. There's another one. I have 2 now. Ooh, that's good. Papyrus and Undyne. Can I get Toriel's signal now? No. Probably doesn't share the same anymore now. I could probably never talk to her again. Papyrus and Undyne.
You're at Alphys' lab. Is she there? Hey, tell her I said hi, okay? And tell me how she's doing. And tell me if she needs anything. And... Wait, no! Don't ask any of that!
Metaton, you might need to recheck those statistics on the other side. The space behind the wall is only a few feet wide. He was preparing himself in here then. It's a bathroom sign. Yellow feet are tapping just behind the door. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. Scientific books. They seem very dusty. So she's a scientist, but looks like she hasn't been very busy then. All these books are labeled Human History. Look inside a book. It's a comic of a giant robot fighting a beautiful alien princess. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. There's the history books. Undyne, she's been shown comics and anime. That explains everything. VHS and DVDs of various cartoons. They're all labeled Human History. Oh, Alphys, what have you been doing? Wait, that explains the one that I found in the garbage. Oh, I wish I could return that to her. All these books are labeled Human History. Inside a book, comic book. Chefs are flinging energy pancakes at each other. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. Another comic book. Hideous android is running to school with toast in its mouth. Seems like it's late. Very peculiar lifestyle. And that's a big poster. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here, actually. That must be Mettaton. Promo poster for Mettaton's TV premiere. On the flap it says, "Thank you for making my dreams come." Oh, he's nice. He really is nice. Incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into an extremely easy to draw box. Okay. It's a lamp with pink fish on the lampshade. There's no light bulb. Kinda defeats the purpose then. Letters from many monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. Interesting. Wardrobe is full of dirty lab coats and a single clean dress. Okay. Getting ready to go somewhere, Alphys? Pink goop drips from this strange machine. Okay. Interesting. It's like Alphys' work table. Seems dusty. Okay. Very interesting. Oh. Oh, I can't stop. I can only move forward. Whee! Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Lost control a bit there. Ah, wait. So as soon as I step on the pad, I've kind of heard a thing. You're in her room? Get out of there. Unless, she invited you. Wait, I can stop. Ring. Stop that. Interesting. I'll stop calling you then, Undyne. I guess we move forward then. So that's the lab then. Okay. Alphys updated status. Just realized I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Wait a second. Out of the bathroom. Where'd Alphys go then? Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. For now, I gotta call up the human and guide Alphys! Oh man, I appreciate the help, but oh boy. Ooh. This music ain't too bad. Whoa! Vulcan strolls in. Check. Defense 0. Mistakenly believes it's lava can heal people. Thunder, helpful speed up. Vulcan. Making coffee in its crater. Well, if there's coffee there right now, it shouldn't be a problem, right? Encourage? Tell Vulcan is doing a great job, and its attacks become extreme. Does my best! Oh, that's lava, right? Oh, okay. I need a healing item. There we go. Tries the hardest. Back to lightning. Ooh! Oh wait, I can spare it! My bad about that, everybody. Okay. Didn't know I could spare it right there. Okay. Let's go this way then. Alright. Gonna call them in a minute. Whoa. That's pretty confusing. I don't think it's too bad though. I rode a conveyor belt once. I learn pretty fast and they make me sick.
Did you hurl?
Yeah, like 9,000 times. It was awesome. Oh, Undyne. Okay, this is actually pretty nice. I like the friends I'm making down here. Also, this music is a bop. Let's go through Hotland. The whooshing sound of steam and cogs. It fills you with determination. The magma chamber. Okay. I hate using the phone. I don't want to do this. Oh. Oh, another monster. Tsundere plane. Gets in the way. Not on purpose or anything. Seems mean, but does it secretly like you? A plane?
No, wait, why would I like you?
Yeah, she's dropping bombs on me. Way to drop that bomb on me. Accidentally bumps it you with its swing. Okay. Approach. Approach the plane. You get close, but not too close.
Human?
Oh! I see. Shake its nose dismissively at you. I think I found the way to spare it. Just like that.
Idiot.
I need to heal up for a moment, please. Oh. Approach. Oh yeah, there we go. Looks over, then turns up its nose. A tsundere plane. Oh yeah, she's gone. Okay, that was peculiar. Okay, we got a puzzle here. Steam trap. Steam vent puzzle. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, I see that. Ah! Bugger. Okay, gotta time it just right. Send me this way. There we go! What is this? A fry pan lying on the ground. Will you take it? Sure. Burnt pan. I wouldn't be too surprised if it's burnt, honestly. Good thing I came down here, huh? Okay. OMG, I've had my claw over the last digit for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. Poor Alphys. Click. Whoever was calling hung up before he answered. Poor Alphys! Oh. Pyro. I'm gonna heal first. CT. Speed boost. HP was maxed out. Burn, baby, burn! Whoa. Oh. Oh! Wait! Okay. I was moving through them. Okay. Check. This mischievous monster is never warm enough. Is it cold here? I don't think it is. Those are bombs. Oh, they're actual bombs. Pretending to be a candle. And I am running out of options. I'm gonna die. Heat up. You crank up the thermostat. Pyro begins to get excited. Hot! Hot! Hotter! Hotter! I'll just get sliced up by a rope. Okay, cool. I knew my days were numbered though by this point. Okay. Alright. I've encountered Pyrup again. Got back to where we were before. So let's heat things up. I should be lucky these bombs aren't exploding sooner then. Want some more heat? Really? You crank up the thermostat. It's super hot. Pyrup looks satisfied. Well, good for you, buddy. Bombs are not toys, though. That is unacceptable. Room is sweltering. Spare him! Let's get out of here, then. Okay, that's all I have to do. I don't know what inviting him would have done, but the way down just brought me back to there. So let's keep moving then. Orange.
Hi. So, the blue lasers, Alphys here. Hi.
Alphys.
The blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move.
Yeah, blue. We've done with that before.
Orange ones, you have to be moving, and they won't, move through those ones. Bye.
So that's what we were doing. If I had moved through those fire, I would have been dead. Okay. So orange you move through, blue you stop. Got it. OMG, I did it. Claws haven't shook like that since Undyne called me to ask about the weather. Alphys! Best of friends. A close second to Papyrus, I have to admit. Speaking of which...
What? Why'd I call Alphys about the weather? Who cares? Isn't it natural to love meteorology? Zoinks! I thought that was just an excuse to talk to her.
Even he's onto them! Also, you're not Shaggy, why'd you say zoinks?
I didn't know there was weather down here.
Yeah? There is? And I'm forecasting an incoming front of shut up!
Wowie! Will I need an umbrella?
This game brings out some of the best laughter, I have to admit. Wait, there's no weather down here. Why did she call... Okay. Yeah. There's something up between these two. Okay. Blue. This is gonna be tricky. Okay, if I can do this. Oh boy. Ooh. Move it. Okay, we made it. Good. So blue and orange. The two colors that come from Portal too, actually. Alright, moving forward. Oh my god, I forgot to tell them where to go. Cute pic of me right now. It's a photo of a garbage can with several pink glittery filters over it. Alphys, you're not trash! No! No, you're amazing, Alphys. Oh. Okay.
Alphys here. The northern door will stay locked until you solve the puzzles on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first.
The right. Okay. I'll just go down then, I guess. Okay. Time this right. Ah, that's the left. I think we'll finish this up by solving these puzzles. Again, I did say this is a longer episode, like normal Undertale means. So we'll do these puzzles and then I'll wrap up the episode. So let's get to it. Crank up the heat, because I'm on fire! Hello? Wonder if it would be unfun if I explained the puzzle. We'll see. Mettaton? Yeah, he's the most popular star in the underground. His fan club probably has at least 3 dozen members. Okay. That's pretty solid, actually. Especially for a fan club. The way to work is blocked, so I had time to catch Mettaton's show on my phone. The special effects were amazing today. That human almost looked real. Buddy. Okay, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Puzzle time. Hello? The door leading through the area is closed, so I tried the puzzle, but I kept running out of ammo and it kept restarting. And my 2 coworkers won't help. It's like they don't even want to go to work. I guess not. Let's see. Shoot the opposing ship. Move the boxes to complete your mission. Okay. Okay, I see. Whoa. That's bizarre. Ooh, this is kind of challenging, actually. Oh, wait. I see the one, right? I got 2 shots. Yeah, there we go. I was trying to move them both away and just absolutely destroy that ship. My bad. Now to the left. Hit the one on the right, so we're going to the left this time. Blue laser.
Alphys, here! That blue laser seems totally impassable. But, as the royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the little Hotland laser database and take it out.
Way to go, Alphys! Got some perks here. Very nice. We were hanging out when suddenly a bunch of puzzles reactivate out of nowhere. This is a huge problem. It rules. They've got to cancel school over this. Sane school kid.
Finally, someone turned off that laser. Now we're free, we can... Well, I guess we'll just keep standing here.
You got a funny sense of humor there. Ooh. Same as usual? Yeah, this one's gonna be a bit tougher. There's a reason why she said to do that one first. Oh. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So I have 2 shots, right? I just need to move all of them out of the way until there's 1 box. Oh. I can do this. Oh wait. Shoot. Come on. There! Got it! Let's go! Alright, that took some focus, but I got it. Nice! Look at me go, Alphys. Look at me go. So the door should be open now, right? Head up this way? Certainly is. Unlocked it. Alright. Whatever, I'll just explain it. A bit too late, Alphys.
I think, hey, about the puzzles on the left and right, they're a bit difficult to explain, but, you all ready to solve them? Awesome!
Click. I'm a bit of a smarty myself, Alphys. I don't want to make you feel bad. Ooh, that's cool. There's no safe spot anywhere. And the music just died. Oh boy. Alright, I guess we can do this then. I want to get a safe spot done, so we'll just move forward then. This will be the last bit.
Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hello again, Mettaton.
Oh yes. Welcome, beauties, to the Underground's premier cooking show.
Cooking with the killer robot. I don't want to be here.
Preheat your ovens because we've got a very special recipe for you today. We're going to be making a cake.
It's a lie! Don't trust the robot!
My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big hand.
Alright.
We'll need sugar, milk, and eggs. Go for it, sweetheart.
Sugar. They're all right here. Here you go, Mettaton.
Great job. Just put them in the middle of this counter.
All stacked together like that? Alright.
Perfect. Great job. Beautiful. We've got all of the ingredients we need to bake the cake. Milk, sugar, eggs. Oh my, what a magnificent moment. How could I forget? We're missing the most important ingredient.
Why I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this missing ingredient?
human soul.
I can't move!
Hello, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Wait a second. Couldn't you make a substitution in the recipe? A substitution? You mean use a different non-human ingredient? Why? What if someone's vegan?
Great. Yeah, save my skin with that. Thank you, Alphys.
Vegan. Well, I mean, that's a brilliant idea, Alphys.
Just shut her out like that, man.
Actually, I happen to have an option right here. MTT brand, always convenient human soul flavor. So
I'm dumb. MTD is Metaton brand. I should have known that from the beginning. Okay. No wonder that oven has a dial like that. Knowing you.
A can of which is just over on that counter.
What counter? Of course. Just right there.
Well, darling, why don't you go get it?
Oh, there's a barrier.
Is it really a good idea to be getting a snack? Well, I guess I really shouldn't judge you. After all, I'm the one eating potato chips in my PJs. I mean, hey, go over to the right.
Microwave. My best friend.
Still fiddling with that microwave, eh, darling? Can't blame you for being totally enamored with an electronic box.
Oh my goodness. Oven. It's the same kind of tube that Undyne has. Looks like someone forgot to preheat it. Oh, that could be troublesome. Well, time to get this, I guess. Oh no.
By the way, our show runs on a strict schedule. If you can't get the can in the next 1 minute, we'll just have to go back to the original plan.
How do I get it?
So, better start climbing, beautiful.
He just floats.
Oh no, there's not enough time to climb up. Fortunately, I might have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features.
Like what?
You see that huge button that says
Jetpack? Oh yeah, baby. Okay.
There. You should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now, get up there.
Let's do this! Oh, he's using all the ingredients I gave him. Yeah, these are eggs. He's trying to slow me down. Sugar? Okay, ooh. Ow. That's milk. Waves of milk. Ooh. What? Are you making the cake on top of me then? I told you guys it was a lie. You just need an excuse to kill me. Also, that's what was beside him, the timer. Oh, he's getting more furious. Ah! Make it! No, no, no. I made it! Oh god, my heart was actually... I almost panicked. Seriously.
My, it seems you've bested me. But only because you had the help of the brilliant Dr. Alphys. Oh, I loathe to think of what would have happened to you without her. Well, toodles. Oh yes, about the substitution. Haven't you ever seen a cooking show before? I already baked the cake ahead of time, so forget it.
Okay then, that's good to know. Wait, were we just flying around that the whole time?
Wow, we did it! We really did it! Great job out there, team! Well, anyway, let's keep heading forward.
I like that idea, Alphys. Is there a save here? Perfect timing! An ominous structure looms in the distance. You're filled with determination. Core view. And that is where we're going to wrap up today's episode of Undertale. This one got lengthy, but it's necessary. Most Undertale videos tend to drag out normally like this. I was just doing it for the first time. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're interested in anything else that I've got to offer, check out my second channel in the description below for any non-game related content I may be able to offer up to you. Or my Discord, where you can come and recommend content for me to play, hang out, or check out the schedule until I can make community posts, of course. And of course, share this video with your friends or people that you know that you might think might like this type of content, like Undertale in general. Help spread the word. I'm here to entertain for any age, basically. That I'm here, out here, creating content for all you wonderful peeps. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay gold, my friends, and bye-bye!